We've got the latest data for you now from the Department of Health on the number of people in the UK who have lost their lives in hospital after testing positive with coronavirus. And that total now stands at 15,464. That represents a further 888 people there. So we can speak now to our correspondent, Ali Fortescue, who joins us now from the newsroom. Ali, sometimes the data that comes to us at the weekends can look a little out of kilter, can't it, with what we get during the week, but a very sobering moment to reflect on the fact that nearly 15,500 people have lost their lives now in UK hospitals.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes on the weekend the data can be slightly less than it is in the week because of differences in the way it's collected. Actually, today it is slightly more than the number yesterday. So let me just bring you those figures that we've just had in the last few moments. So 888 more deaths. That's across the whole of the UK. Yesterday, that figure was 847, and that now brings the total to 15,464. We've also, just in the last few moments, had the figures for Scotland, which is 56 more deaths, slightly less than yesterday when the figure was 58, and that brings the total there to 893. So those figures in the last few moments, we are expecting the figures, of course, from Wales and Northern Ireland as well shortly. I think it's hard to draw any real long-term conclusions from these day-to-day numbers. Numbers do go up and down slightly. We're trying to look at the longer-term trends. That figure has gone up slightly since yesterday, the 888 figure, but I think it is still consistent with the longer-term trend that we're seeing, and that plateau beginning to start. We are starting to see the figures flattening, and if you look at that graph, you can see at the start of this month, it was taking about 2 days for the numbers to double. On Sunday, we passed that grim milestone of 10,000 deaths. We have now passed the milestone of 15,000 deaths 6 days on, so it looks like that rate has slowed quite significantly, and now the numbers are doubling every 10 or so days. So the rate is slowing somewhat, but still we're talking about hundreds of deaths every single day, something that a few months ago would have been completely unimaginable, and we cannot lose sight of that.
Absolutely. OK, Ali, thank you.